Just being here, my first year, I was kind of expecting to be able to play a little bit more, a little sooner, but I think everything happens in time. So it's just been a lot of work and just a lot of time in the film room and on the field, and be able to have repetition at the things that I was doing wrong.
Were there times early on you ever thought it might not work here, go elsewhere or not?
I think there were times where I definitely got frustrated, but it was not me being frustrated with the coaches and staff. It was more me being frustrated with myself, because I know that I could do so much better, and I just wasn't understanding the things that I was doing wrong. So it just took time for me to go and speak to the coaches and try to speak to other players and figure out, hey, like, what's things that I could do better, like what's ways that I can just help the team win. And I think those things finally came into place over the past few months.
Obviously, it'll be a little different this week without Nate on the field.
Yeah.
What's kind of the challenge there? I mean, you're kind of looking forward to that challenge too, maybe a little bit?
I mean, that guy, he's like the quarterback for us of the defense. I mean, like when we're in the film room, anybody that knows Nate knows, like, he'll point out something. I'm like, bro, how do you even know that? Like, but like, he'll be right, like, every time. So, I mean, I think the goal for me and Aaron is to go out there and try to be the communicators of the defense and try to get everybody set up and just make sure that we're in the right places so we can make plays on the ball. And the major thing is get us a win.
How cohesive is the secondary?
Right now, I mean, we're definitely in game mode, and I mean, we've been communicating and just on and off the field. Like, every time we see any small thing, like even if they don't do it during the play, like before the play, we're like, hey, watch out for this. I mean, number 2's on the line, watch out for China routes. If a guy's off the line of scrimmage, watch for the motion and know what we have to check to, because then we know before the play. I mean, if a guy just goes in motion, nobody talks, then now we're out of play. It's a big play, and that's what we don't want to do. We want to stop the big plays.
How different is the defense this year compared to last year, in your opinion?
Last year, it was, I mean, just like anything, when you first get into it, it's a little harder. And then the more you go along with time, it gets better. So I think just this year we've had more time to be in the defense, and we've had more time to figure out what our mistakes were last year. And so now that we can fix those mistakes, we can hopefully do a lot better than we did last year and just be able to make plays on the ball and just help us to win more games.
You guys have kind of altered the scheme a little bit. As Chris Jones was saying, I mean, how much has that helped kind of going to more of the cover 3 looks?
Yeah.
Versus kind of a lot of those one-on-one situations
you
guys had a year ago.
Chris told you that?
I think he said maybe he should have.
No, I'm kidding. It's whatever. I mean, it's definitely helped, because, I mean, that just comes with us knowing each other. So, I mean, like, we know that we know what certain guys can do. So we know if we put a certain guy in a certain place that he's a little bit better than another guy, and that we can just all work together. And so I think the way that we work our schemes and the way that we have certain guys in certain places, it makes it look like something that it's not. And then when the play starts, we just rotate. Quarterback gets confused, and then hopefully it helps us make plays.
And you're able to watch the quarterback more now versus just being locked in on a man and maybe not seeing the play develop. Yeah.
I mean, it helps because the quarterback, I'm not going to say he never lies, but he can't lie as much as other players. I mean, some guys can act like they're blocking and then do something else, but that quarterback, if his shoulders are back, his shoulders are up, I mean, we know he's going deep. There's not too much else he can do with the ball other than check it down, and then we have those guys in place to be on the check downs.
Lamar Jackson's a young guy. It looks like he's going to play some key snaps for you guys.
Yep.
How much have you seen him develop since he came in the summer? Obviously, he came in with a lot of hype.
Yeah, he was on every video. I mean, the kid's good. I mean, I think once he gets everything down, he's going to be a really great player. And I think he's going to do great things this weekend. He's going to have to play for us, and he's going to have to do some key things for us. But I think he'll do great.